Hello, my name is Elizabeth Bryant Jones, and I am going to be comparing IFSPs, IEPs, and 504 plans. These three plans are totally different, and they are designed for school-age children with developmental delays to get a quality start to education. These plans are in place for families and students to help them get evaluated and set plans into place to help the children get those accommodations and modifications that they need to succeed in classroom settings. IFSPs are for children who are from age birth to 3. They are who have developmental delays or disabilities. This plan focuses on the child's developmental and the milestones and the services that they need in order to hit those milestones. An example of an IFSP plan is a child that may have a speech delay and need a speech therapist. That speech therapist can come to the school and help them, or parents can take them to the facility to be evaluated and have those plans put into place. The resources are available to the parents and the students to help the child be able to communicate to the teacher. The services that would be under an IFS plan, these plans are implemented by a speech therapist who will work directly with the child. Next, we'll talk about an IEP. These programs are for school-age children aged 3 to 21 who have disabilities that affect their learning. These programs ensure that children with disabilities have access to the same education as all children. An example of an IEP would be to accommodate a child who may need some extra time with testing. Maybe they have problems reading comprehension, dyslexia, hearing, or other problems that would cause them to need more time for testing. With that, the team puts in a plan into place, and they put those plans for the teacher and for the administration to make sure that they are able to, the child is able to get those accommodations for that classroom setting. Lastly, we'll talk about a 504 plan. It's a written plan created by a team of teachers, administrators, and other services and the parents to help plan and focus the child on equal access and opportunities in the school activities. An example of a 504 plan would be a student that has maybe a wheelchair and they need the accommodations in the classroom, special ramps, different things of that nature for classroom setting and for to make it easier for the child to be around the school. This plan is based on a Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973, which was implemented in the Civil Rights Law also that prohibited discrimination under the Individuals with Disability Act. All three of these plans are different, but they have some similarities because they all help children who have needs, special needs of any kind, any disability, developmental delays, any of those kind of needs and some children have multiple needs. IFSPs are for children birth to 3. They help to get those plans in place for that child. Then that may turn into an IEP, which will continue to support those child's needs. Then we may have to get into a 504 plan, which will make sure that those accommodations are in place for that child. So they're different, but they all connect to making sure that that child is able to succeed in the classrooms. Again, IFSPs focus on early intervention for children with developmental delays. IEPs are detailed plans for school-age children, and a 504 plan focuses on the accommodations for that disability and the needs of that children and the family. So in order for these plans to be put into place, the teachers have to be on board, the parents have to be on board, and we have to communicate those plans with the parents and the teachers, and the administration has to also make sure that those plans are implemented to make sure that these children get the best education. Thank you.